something very special.
Price. These are well-engineered, beautifully built cars. They're great to drive. They go long miles. There's 4 or 5 of them here in the sale, and I love them. How's this one, guys?
It's beautiful. It really is. It shows use, but it shows careful maintenance and a very, very high standard of detailing to bring it here for sale. Smoke silver with an off-white interior. They call it parchment, but it's a light tan. It's a very, very tasteful color combination. Of course, the hard top comes off. It's another one of those typical Palm Beach, Worth Avenue, out shopping, fill the trunk, come home, dump it out, and go back and fill it some more at the city's boutiques. But this is a beautiful car.
Any indication of how many miles on this one, Mike?
78,000 miles. Not bad for a car of this vintage.
Another successful female bidder. I don't think you'd find one like that for 15 grand on a local used car lot. Not one that nice. Away it goes. Once again, veteran Barrett Jackson watchers know the sale is no reserve, meaning none of the cars have a minimum bid that must be reached. That's what a reserve is, before the seller will release the vehicle for sale. If it comes here and it's registered to be sold, it will sell to the highest bidder for whatever the price might be. Here comes another Benz, 97 320 SL Roadster.
Now, if you think this one looks a lot like the last one, well, you're right. It is, in fact, the same body style, same era, all that, just 2 years older, a few less miles. The difference is under the hood, which we can't see at the moment because it's closed. This one being a 320 SL, got the inline 6 3.2 liter instead of the 5-liter V8. That's really about the only difference. They're still very nice to drive, however, just not as much punch.
There's NASCAR Sprint Cup star Brian Vickers chatting with Gary Bennett, Vice President of Consignment for Barrett Jackson.
That's Brian's dad, Clyde, with him, who is a collector and restorer, and we'll talk to them this evening on our Barrett Jackson coverage. Well, this particular SL, I won't say is detailed to the high standard of the one that preceded it, and this is a 320 SL, so it's going to have less power but get better gas mileage than the 500 that preceded it. It's a 2-top car, soft top, and the optional hard top also included.
And the seller describes this car just had a $4,100 maintenance done about 1,500 miles ago by a Mercedes dealership. Very important detail.
From the looks of that convertible top, doesn't look like it's been up much, as you might expect here in South Florida. John Nichols now the auctioneer.
13,000 last call. So 12,500, Roger.
So the previous car went for 15,000. This one for 12,500.
So the other one 2 years newer and with a V8, so that's easy to justify.
There are still plenty of beautiful cars yet to cross the block on Speed's highlighted coverage of the 2009 Barrett Jackson Collector Car Auction from the South Florida Fairgrounds in Palm Beach.
Here's